So I had a goal today to do a live. I mean, not do a live, but do an educational day. Y'all know I did a little like poll trying to see if you guys wanted more educational days, which I agreed upon earlier this week and told you guys I was going to do a educational day on Tuesdays and I was going to do one on Fridays. So Friday came, okay? Friday is here. And Friday kind of just did not go as planned. But like I said, like if you see my title, kick in patience part one. Like I feel like God is truly working out patience in me. Like this morning, I wanted to work on some stuff for my business, kind of like see what my business was, see what I made this month, how much I spent this month. Also do some self care. I think all twisted up. Do some self care, and what I mean by self care is work out. And also go get my nails done, which I went to go do. Which I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like it. She didn't do a good job like I wanted her to. I could have just did them without it, but lesson learned. A lesson learned. Um. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my nails done, and then I did some stuff earlier with my business, which took me 10 times longer than I thought it was going to take. I did not work out, and I just kind of gave myself grace to say, don't big, don't trip. Your body was kind of like tired anyway, and it was making you tired. So take a minute and kind of just give yourself some patience pertaining to working out. Because my goal is always, my ultimate goal is to work out at least 5 days a week. Um, and I think I worked out like two or three. So I did pretty good. Like my whole thing is I know something I want is consistency, but another thing is to give myself patience with myself and my body. I can't keep trying to force things down my own throat and then get mad when something happens or get mad because, I'm in pain or whatever because I'm kind of pushing my body, which is not comfortable with. But I already know workout, you got to kind of push through. But literally my legs, I could not. Like my legs feel so heavy, so it was good to kind of take a break. But the day overall, I was like, okay, after I get my nails done, I'm gonna take my oldest son to his father's house. Didn't go as planned. After I got my nails done, which I sat in there a little bit longer than I thought, um, I was gonna go get us something to eat from Publix, but the Publix I went to sucked. Their service sucks. I was really upset. So I ain't going back to that Publix. I can't do it. Their service sucked. And then I was gonna go to Chick-fil-A, but the line was too long. And then I found I had a session in the middle. I looked at my phone and realized, oh crap, I got a session in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and I had to go home. I ended up going to Wendy's and grabbing the kids something really quick. We ate lunch, and then I got on the phone. Well, I got on a video chat with a young lady who had just found out she had herpes, like literally yesterday. She went to the ER. They told her that she thought it was a yeast infection, but found out it was herpes simplex virus. Um, and something she didn't even realize is, oh y'all, I don't know what happened. I have no clue. But this is the part I'm telling about to kick in the patience because at the end of the day, I'm gonna do this video even if y'all walk away. Once again, kicking in some patience, kicking in some patience. This is what I'm talking about. Like, just random stuff is happening, but I feel like God is really trying to get me to a place of not getting upset or angry when unexpected things happen. I ain't used to get, and I mean, used to get like very teed off when things didn't go as planned. Especially if it's something that I told myself I want to do. I kind of like made a oath to myself, and when it doesn't happen, I used to get really, really angry and get really, really mean to myself and like, you didn't do it, you didn't do what you need to do, you're not this, da, da, da. And I feel like he's really trying to work that out of me, so I will not talk to myself in a negative way. I won't down myself and understand that situations happen is not always under my control. For example, like I wanted to do the educational video. Literally, my membership, my memory cards, both of them are walked away. Both of them. Interestingly, because I recorded the other day. So they have got up and walked away in the time frame. I have no clue where they are. I don't look in pockets. I don't look under the bed. I don't look in the bed. I don't look on my desk. What I'm not gonna do is stress about no darn memory cards because I looked earlier and I was like, I'm about to go take care of myself and do other things I need to do. And I'll come back and I'll clean my room so I can find it. So I started adjusting things, which honestly I ain't got much left other than putting up clothes or some things like that. But I took kind of everything off my desk. It's just a couple of things still sitting on it. I was like, okay, these cards ain't nowhere to be found. I said, I ain't tripping. I'm still going to do this vlog. And the education video just have to wait until I find it because I want that to be recorded. If I have to double up next week, if I have to do something, that's cool. But something I am just learning is just to be patient with yourself. Not to hold your oath so heavy that it's just like if you don't do it, you kind of crumble. Um, I feel like I'm in a place where there's gonna be many things that just happen, and it's just testing me. I'm telling you, y'all, God tests your patience. He tests you um, to develop hope, develop faith, develop long suffering, develop character. And I feel like this is one area that I know I needed help in pertaining to getting over things not going as planned. I had to, like I said, I took my son. So after I did that, that took me longer than I thought it would. And then I had to stop. Well, before I took my son, I ended up stopping in Metro, talking to the dude in the store. It's like my third time meeting him. And me and him went to the same automata, which is interesting, high school. So we kind of got this like special bond, and I always go in there like spend some money with them pertaining to the phone. So I bought a case. We gonna work this sucker out. Listen, I'm learning not to care. I'm learning not to care. I'm learning not to get so frustrated. I'm learning how to kind of just keep on pushing. God is doing something because He's about to show me something. So He's about to do something big, and I got to be okay when things change or don't go as planned. So I am grateful for the test. I'm grateful for the interruptions. I'm grateful for the implementing patience in me. Um, it's gonna happen. I'm learning not to be so mad where I feel like for so long I'm being so transparent. I don't want to come off as a liar. I don't want to come off as somebody who's inconsistent. I don't want to come off as somebody who don't keep their word. And I think, God is really in a place where He's teaching me, like, Belize, it's not that you're not always keeping your word. It's just life happens, baby. Life happens. And don't beat yourself up for life happening. People know if you're telling the truth. People know if you're lying. People can look at your track record and know that, you're consistent. Um, and then you have things to come up in your life that you may fall off, but you always come back and explain to them why and things like that. You are very honest. You're very trustworthy and things like that. But I'm learning those things when situations happen, and it causes me to be patient with myself. Um, get into a place, I just explain to y'all what happened. I'm not the type of person to kind of just like make it seem like I ain't gotta tell y'all nothing. I don't mind telling y'all what's going on, the background, because I think, we live in a world where things look so perfect and you got it all together and you have no clue that people literally computer crashed and nothing was working. Facebook kicked you out, like YouTube right now keep kicking me out for some odd reason. Something may be going on with the app. Um, like earlier today, I was doing the session. Like my computer, like if it's on for too long and don't get turned off or restarted, it will like start glitching. So literally, my session, we started our session. I had to pause our time, and it took me another like 15 minutes to get back on with her. Even though the session was great, I told her, "Girl, we made it." Kick in patience, things of that nature. Because the other time I'd be so mad because people pay me money for my sessions. I never want to delay time. I know people got stuff to do as well, work, other engagements, things like that. So when people book a time for an appointment, you want to be present. You want to be available for that appointment. I thank God she was very patient with me and I was patient with myself. But, I hate to go to a doctor's office and they not ready for me my appointment time. It irks my nerves. So I think my biggest thing is like the things that bother me the most is not always the things like purpose, the things, it's not always on purpose. Things happen. And I feel like my lesson right now is to learn that things happen. And when things happen, it's just, okay, this is what happened. I still want to serve you and I'm going to serve you with excellence where I am. But I'm also going to explain to you what happened. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm understanding. Today was pretty decent after like everything happened. I ended up meeting up with a woman that I met when I was married. I met her and her husband like shortly after I got married at someone's house. They were friends with them. Um, and I was like, girl, I hadn't seen her in years. I think I only met her once, like literally once. And I've been divorced for like 3 years. We had been married for four. So I met her soon as we got married. I think that Christmas or something like that. Um, so that was just really interesting to see how she ended up buying a shirt for her, well, a hoodie for her nephew birthday, the multi-million millionaire loading one, which that was a pleasure for me because I was able to do it. I'm back. I don't know, something going on with YouTube, but I was able to put him a birthday card in there and wrap up everything and put it in a big old pretty bag. So I'm really excited for him to see the gift and really enjoy it. But it was good seeing her. We got a picture together, so it was just really good. She supported me and been supporting me um, all the way through my marriage. You know, all that. Like I was able to meet her husband. He passed away a couple of years ago, which was absolutely a sweetheart. Um, but it's just interesting that we were able to maintain some type of friendship over all these years, not even seeing each other again. She sent me like Christmas cards of her and her grandchildren and showed me when she had new grandbabies, and she watched my babies grow up, and it's just so crazy. One thing I'm learning is that you can have a friendship long distance. It's all about communication. I don't want to hear anybody say it's not. Oh, it's not easy. No, it's not easy. It's not meant to be easy. But at the end of the day, it's very doable. I have had many friendships where I seen that person one time and never seen them again. I had one young lady, I met her at a conference when I was doing Quick Start. We met, we hit it off literally for years. I never met her again. I never seen her again. Me and her talked on the phone consistently. She supported me, she was there for me. We ended up falling out during my divorce. Um, I wasn't in a good space, and she wanted to demand um respect in a way. But my whole thing is I wasn't in a space of like, girl, I don't want to hear that crap. Like this ain't even about you. Um and I just felt like she was taking a lot of stuff personal. And I'm looking like, and she was like, you should stay. Girl, please. I'm not doing that. What you do in your marriage is what I'm not gonna do in mine. So I think she was like kind of taking how I felt about what I was doing personal, and she wanted me to stay, but I was like, girl, please, I'm not staying nowhere near in this relationship. I'm done. Um, and she made me, I ain't gonna lie, she made me mad and hung up on her. She got me back like, Belize don't be hanging up. I'm like, girl, if you don't get off my phone with that bull crap, I'm going through enough, and you are the last person I expect getting into it with over how I'm personally feeling and you may taking it personal. I don't have to take your advice. I'm leaving. I'm sick of it and I'm not happy and you know that. So we end up not being friends anymore after that. I think I call her back later. So maybe I think a couple of months later, or I don't even know. I think I reached out to her and I apologized and whatever. But our friendship wasn't the same. I think my thing at that time was like I just felt like you were asking me to do something based off your own personal experience and not what I was going through at the time. Which she was fairly older than me. She was in her 40s. So I was just like, girl, if you don't go ahead with that mess, because I don't want to hear it. Um, but I feel like if I can't make it through and be honest with you how I feel, and knowing I don't mean it, she know my character, she knew type of person I was, and I was a very stressful time, and I feel like you're against me at this moment. I don't feel like having to explain myself to you, um, or for you to be taking everything personal at this point. Like I give you apology later, but right now just don't come for me. Like, and I felt like she was coming for me, so I was like, we're not cool anymore. But I ain't gonna lie, I kind of don't miss anything about it. I learned a lot from her. Um, I'm not gonna knock that. I did learn a lot from her, but it just wasn't meant for us to be friends anymore. And I'm okay with that. Um, I don't have some interesting conversations about friends this week too, so it's been interesting. Stuff just been interesting. Uh, yes, mother. So, yep, that's that. So I am about to go to sleep because this day been long. productive belong. And I need to finish cleaning this room because I need to keep putting. Oh my God, y'all, we got so many clothes. I got to put up a basket. I got to put up 2 baskets for the kids. Yeah, so I have to put up 2 for the kids, but I'm about to lay it down. I kicked the impatience today. I learned a lot. I'm just ready to go to sleep. So I love you guys. Soon as I find these door and memory cards, I'm gonna do that other educational video. Um, and I know they're gonna pop up. I think this is just about me and my patience. So lesson learned, learn from it, move on. See y'all soon. Bye.